You've met God. You've met Jesus. You have a personal relationship with them. Is it all in your head?
Fucking laying a smackdown, motherfucker.
I'm not saying that there's not something, because I know there is. But they never told me a name. But for some reason, who knows? Can't tell nobody nothing. Everyone seems to know these characters. Lots of people. 85% of the planet is religious. And there's 4,000 to 10,000 religions. And hundreds of thousands of gods. But there's only one. If you attach to one of these, it's all that matters. If you attach to something outside of you, it's all that matters. As long as you protect something outside of you, you will never protect yourself or your own families. This is what they've been able to do. They've been able to make sure that everyone is protecting something invisible so that they don't protect their live, living flesh and blood children. I cannot stand what I'm seeing this world become. And it's because of words. You think God made the words? What's up, David? I love you, sis. God made the words. You get everybody to believe that something outside of this place created the words other than man. What kind of control do you have over everybody?
Stupid.
But you know, you ain't supposed to think for yourself. You're supposed to let everybody else think for you. It's the same shit if you pick one side or the other of a right wing or left wing. They work for the same people. Motherfuckers be saying, he don't need their money. He's self-made. He got his own money. He don't need their money. He don't do their money. He don't need their money. That motherfucker ain't the richest motherfucker on the planet, and neither the fuck is Elon Musk. None of these motherfuckers, they're all puppets. Someone else is printing the money. Someone else is printing the words. Someone else is printing all of the things that we're all being made to believe in. Someone else has total control over everyone. Those people have handlers. This place is not what you've been told. The people are not who you've been told they are. Without names, you wouldn't be able to put blames on people. Without names, you wouldn't be able to make these people have certain types of connections with each other. Without names, you wouldn't be able to make sure that certain people are going to be allowed to have more of a clout, more of a status, more respect. Without names, you ain't going to be able to put people in invisible fences.
Fucking bird. I do shit my own name.
It's amazing to me. People think that people that are getting a certain amount of money in certain positions are...
Excuse me, I do this in my own name. I didn't do it in God the Dot Church's name. I didn't do it in the name of the peoples or the persons or the dead entities or dead corpse fictions. I did it in my own fucking name, deaf nigga. You hear that? I heard it. Holy shit, where the hell did that come from? My ball sack? Hello?
not working together. What, because of stories and movies and then fucking books and history classes and shit that have lied to you and told you how history plays out? It's amazing to me that people think that anyone that came up with a language that has a motherfucking war machine behind them that believes in that language, that they've been making them follow that language for so long. It's amazing to me that they think that those people would ever lose any kind of fucking control. How could you lose control over your masses of people if you've made the language that they speak? It's not possible. If you made the language that you've made people speak, you're always in total control. There's no way you're going to lose control of any of the people. You made every understanding that they think. How the fuck would you lose control over them? You'll have everyone eating out of the palm of your hand because you wrote down the Palm Island. You are the bull.
Hey, you want to know how to fucking confuse everybody at the same time? Tell them they're all special.
You made the words. But you know, you can't even tell people because they're like, no, God made the words and God separated the languages and God did this and God did that. Shut the fuck up. You are retarded. This is why we're all fucked. Right? Everyone's giving it to some kind of outside source.
I know. Gotta make everybody feel fucking special. And I'm over here a certain kind of asshole, colorful. I'm a special kind of asshole. Look at me go on a roll. Drum roll, please. Bling. Where the fuck's my scripture? Ah! Boogie Yaga, motherfucker! I'm a monster because I can go and go and go, and without reading a scripture, I can keep on going, going, going. Where's the words coming from, you guys? A teleprompter? A corporate sponsor? Sprite? Coca-Cola, motherfucker? Hello? They can't hear me. Hard hearing.
And just coming back to kindergarten ass shit like, who created man then? Who fucking knows? Who the fuck knows? How the fuck do you know? Because I read a book that told me, and I had to start thinking about certain things a certain way, that they made me think about certain things so that I could protect certain things that ain't going to protect me. It's the same shit that they always come back with the same shit. You can see how kindergarten minds really work. Who made us? And what about the
He's the kindergarten minder. I tried to tell him there just a little bit right here about dead words he was using to cry feelings of concern for community. And some bitch wasn't hearing it.
10 Commandments? It's always that dumbass shit. Like, can you fucking think about something else, retard? Is there anything else in your brain that makes you think anything other than what the fuck you've been made to think?
Should have been a better teacher.
Because you're keeping us all in the same trap. This is why it's so hard for someone like me to be able to get through to certain people. And then plus also they censor this stuff because, you know, they got to keep control over the masses. They've made every court system. No, they didn't. God made court systems. They've made every education. No, they didn't. God made the education systems. They made every fucking word. No, they didn't. God made it. Every language too. Police.
I'll tell you what Todd has a tendency of doing. Todd has a tendency of mocking geomancy, which is an art of creation. Todd has a tendency of mocking creation in itself, which is a result of God's labor. And then man was sent to labor and name everything. And somehow that's goddamn conspiracy. God didn't actually name anything. Oh, man did. See, this is what happens when you read older books. Because of what I just said there. You also realize that mankind is a fucking species. A living being. A fucking race. And that shit's goddamn wild, right? It's like scientifically accurate to a goddamn T, motherfucker. Sitting silent makes you a walking fucking tripod for my dick to rest upon. Right? That's fucking wild. Imagine it. I'm a three-legged dog named Tripod for Matthew Burrell's cock to rest upon. Because fucking motherfuckers like this one, deaf, hearing impaired, they ain't listening to nothing but their own ego. And their spells are fucking superior to my spells. Isn't that wild?
Officers, military, court systems, God made it all.
Fucking poor guy. I did this to him just a few years ago. And by the way, everybody, I'm tripping my ass off right now.
And they'll protect this shit until the death of them. The death of their kids.
Monkey.
The death of them.
Who's the monkey tripping who?
Who made cancer? Oh, the devil made cancer. No, God made everything. Didn't God make everything?
Right? I'm tripping ball sack right now. I ain't supposed to know nothing.
Who poisoned the food? The devil did. The devil did. Oh, but didn't God make the devil? So fucking crazy how simple it really is. Do you think I'm worried about anyone's words?
This is why I really start getting to it.
Kings was illiterate, and the slaves made the words and the stories of God.
This is why I started to try to introduce my theory about how everyone service, two perspectives. Are you serving self or collective? Which one? Sitting silent? Apathetic motherfuckers is what you are. Proper labels. May as well be dog shit. Why do men serve, give service, enlist, select a service? Why? Hard of hearing, Marty? Are you having a hard time hearing, Marty? Am I deaf? I'm probably partially deaf, tone deaf. 25 years of streaming will do that. By definition, we're having a hearing test right now. Challenge. Hearing. Listening. Those words parallel, don't they? That's what this is. We're having a hearing test. It's a litmus test. You smarter than me? Faster? Got better genomes, better blood type? Better quality. This is a goddamn tribal dispute, motherfucker. This is where I started telling him. I want to give you a little background so you know what you're listening to. My theory here. The scribes are conscripted slaves. Then, now, then, conscripts, conscripture, conscripted slaves. Conscript. And Englishmen are the fucking bondsmen. They're the bearsmen. They're the coppers, nigger. Got you. They're your real fucking jailers. You gonna blame Americans for this shit? I'm American made. China had nothing to do with it. My mind is of my own making. Thank God for self-education. Thank God for that, right? But when you choose to do that, like I did, look how dumb niggers like this one going to try to talk down to you because they think they're fucking smarter than you. Right? Could I get a hallelujah on that one? Let's keep rolling.
It's a story. I need it so bad. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I might end up just falling out and dying if I don't have the Jesus story.
This is the dumb shit I got.
A slave.
Believe it? Can't even read.
Scripture.
Illiterate. Thinks he's intelligent. He can't read the fucking word.
I think that the
Holy
kings, the
fuck.
lords, the saviors
Thank God
made
for
these
that.
things. I don't think that slaves was ever smart enough to make anything until the slaves was taught. You know, they didn't let slaves read and write until they let slaves read and write.
No, that's right. And priests had slaves, right? Priests had subservience. Priests had servants, just like kings or queens, right? 3 classes of knowledge, probably. Private for the royals and priest class knowledge. 3 classes, 3 tiers. Hip, hip, hooray for that one, right? Wow! And I said, as a goddamn slave that wrote your fucking Bible, you slave-minded motherfuckers. Thank God for that.
When was slaves not allowed to read and write?
They didn't hear me.
Something's wrong. Please try again.
I told you that the kings were illiterate. Well, I don't believe that.
I know, you don't want to believe it. That's right. I don't believe that. Complete, utter disregard. Ain't even hearing it. I don't believe that. Kings are illiterate. No, that's not possible. I don't want to believe it. I know, that's your cognitive dissonance, motherfucker. You don't want to believe that your leaders are fucking illiterate and just reading off a teleprompter, or maybe it's like Joe Biden and it's a microphone in his ear and he's being fed the fucking words to speak in front of everybody on the platform, in the front of the fucking crowd of the symposium on a pedestal. Now what Obama said, right? I want a 3rd term. Remember that? Right? I want to hang out in my basement in my silk pajamas. And I want some fucking front man taking all the heat for me. Isn't that what, Obama? What? What? Biden? Obama? What? Say what? I just want a parrot to repeat after me.
Yep. Never listens to Matthew Bear. So you think that the kings was illiterate and the slaves made the words and the stories of God?
That's right. The priests fucking slaves. Right? Priest class. St. Jerome was a slave. A slave to King Constantine, motherfucker. Right? So yeah, I do take a goddamn personal Molly, don't I? Why the fuck wouldn't I? I'm St. Jerome. Reincarnated, ain't that a motherfucker? I remember. Whoa! Let's talk about it. Come on. Speak. That means I wrote the Bible.
That's different. That is definitely different.
And I remember now.
Let me see here.
This stupid motherfucker. If you want to listen to the whole entire thing of Todd's there, right? I'll give you a link in the comments. There you go, you guys. It's just Todd rode his ass for 2 straight hours. And I broke him like a horse. Because that's what the military does before they can use people. You have to break them. You have to break people before you can play nice with them. You have to slap your pals. You got to. Half the movie was about one guy trying to get the other guy to put on a pair of fucking glasses. Just put on the glasses, man. Can't look around. see that. No, I don't want to hear that. No, I don't want to believe that. No, I refuse to believe that. I know, that's called cognitive dissonance, motherfucker. Stockholm syndrome. But don't worry. I'm here to make you suffer. I'm here to make you remember. Because I am Sparta! And I'm going to shove a spark of lightning right up your ass. That's my disposition. I'm going to make you remember. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not yesterday. I'm not yesterday's news. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet. It's undecided. I must be the early edition. We're talking about the future and the present right now. Call me Father Time. Call me fucking Santa Claus. How you hoes doing? Ho, 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 ho. Not any cockle-doo. Told you, society's suffering from penis envy. And everyone refuses to believe it when it comes from me. Ain't that something? So I'm going to be a golden dick. So I can shove my fucking fist right up your ass and turn you into my fucking personal goddamn parrots and have you squawking after me. Repeat after me. I've been tripping all day, you know? Woo! 1 foot in the land of the dead, 1 foot in the land of the living. Got 1 foot on the water, other foot on the land. How you doing, man? You ain't feeling so good anymore, are you? I got boom, power. Why would I have feelings or concerns for a collective when they don't have any fucking mercy? They have no empathy. Pope Francis said the mercy seat was fucking closed. Todd must have missed that one. Right? Mercy has nothing to do with public policy. Ask my son about it. He knows all about it already. You ask my grandfathers why the fuck they defended this country, they'll say to you, I have no idea. Shithole ain't worth saving. My brother's dead 20 years now, laughing at your fucking silence because I goddamn caused it. Not someone else! That's what makes me a goddamn king. Berserk King! Berserk King! Jerk King! Joe King! Smack King! Shack King! Strike King! In my shack King! Hawk King! Hook King! Look King! Talk King! Speak King! Think King! Rock the King! Shake the King! Knock the King! Fuck Mass King! Hear me? Having a hard time? Hear my voice yet? You fucking mentally impaired. Cock King, Cassius King, Chet King, Mock King, Rat King, Break King, Frat King. What the fuck, King? You don't hear king? Is that your problem? Oh, it gets funnier. Right? We're gonna keep.
When was slaves first allowed to read and write?
You see what I mean? Kings don't, and even who said it in here? Whoever said it's getting a free poster and I'll pay the shipping. Right? Who the hell said it? Marty said it. Holy fuck. I'm so proud of you, Marty. God damn, you get a. I'm going to send you a free poster, Marty. I'll let you pick one out of my personal artwork. I'll let you pick something that you like. Free of charge. Fucking A right. God damn. Royals won't even pick up a fucking quill or a pen or a pencil. That's right. They got slaves for that shit. So bad. I'm so proud of you. Holy fuck. See what happens when you're one of my students? you, you said something smart. Now you're going to get a reward. Like fucking wow. Royals won't pick up a pen or a pencil. Not then, not now, not ever. Come on, you stupid fucks. That's what they got slaves for. You see, you're under the assumption that you're being protected by royals. And that couldn't be further from the fucking truth. The royals love me. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life, right? Whoa. They care about my health and welfare. What? No, I don't. I don't know why people have a hard time realizing that the royals are goddamn cannibals and they're feeding off the people who they swear to protect. It blows my fucking mind. Order the cart! Since when did lawyers ever give a shit, right, about anything other than themselves? And remember, this is an open floor discussion, right? It's a public discussion for the peoples and the persons, the PP powers, right? The political parties and the people just doing their jobs, pushing political propaganda. I'm a propagandist, pushing propaganda to the political parties. Hi! Still fucking think you're goddamn smarter than me? You ignorant motherfuckers. I love cutting your throats. I get off on it. I love mocking you, and you love mocking me, and we have this love relationship, and it works for me. It doesn't work for you. I don't want it to work for you. I fucking working for me. You're goddamn fired. You heard that, didn't you? Parasitic motherfuckers. Hi! You're all fired! Fuck all of you! Have a hard time with that one? Watch what happens when little Joe says no. Right? Little Joe said no. Little Joe King. Joker Joe King. Look what happens when Joe King says fucking no. It means it. Oh, shit show. Bang! Caves in on herself. Ain't it amazing? And all it took was Joe King standing up for Joe King. Hey, I'm Hot King, Hoot King, Cock King, Smoke King, Drink King, Drink King. Not King! Like my methodology? Hard to argue with King, ain't it? No, you just run from King. Without any barking. Because I don't want to hear your shit talking anymore. Joe King! Hey, I thought debate was a political science and 20 years of education, and I got through all the bullshit in 30 minutes. What? Isn't that amazing? Ring! Like the sound of my chainsaw? That was a lot of work. Got a lot of shit talking. Run, nigga, 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 run, nigga, 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 run, nigga, nigga, run, 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 run. What you gonna do? Talk back or run? Shit talk king. Troll king. Mass king. Mock king. Matt king. Cassius king. Check king. Ret king. Break king. Frat king. Drink king. Smoke king. Toe king. Oh, here's the fuck king. Talk king. No, he had to shut down a feed because I broke his brain. Towards the end here, it gets better. I'll keep playing it. I'm fucking tripping, boy. I'm Church of the Tripping Monkeys! Wow! I got my own fucking church, and I'm a goddamn golden monkey. You need a fucking banana to suck on, motherfucker?
Huh? What the hell's going on here, bitch ass shit? Safari can't open because it can't be found. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
caused that to happen with my mind.
All right. It's hooked up. Okay. When was slaves allowed to read and write? You do not listen very well. Oh, I listen very well.
How you, dog?
I listen very well. I listen to you saying that you'd like to be a king. I listen to you saying that the paper is what shows your value. And then I hear you say right now that slaves made the language or whatever that we're believing in or whatever, and kings was dumb and illiterate. So that right there, and I love you. You're smart as hell in a lot of things, but to me,
he loves me, and I'm smart as hell in a lot of things, but he's not going to do anything about anything that I say. Apathy, entropy, lack of action, reactions, actions, causality, cause and effect. I'm already in action. What are you going to do about my actions? Sit there and stare at me? Hi! What can I count on you for? To be a critic?
me right there, that's no. That sounds stupid. It does.
Sounds stupid.
Kings are the illiterate ones, and the peasants was the ones that wrote the words. I'm a dragon priest king. I just don't trust none of the words, buddy, and I don't trust nothing about being a lord. I don't trust nothing about being a predator. Like you've said plenty of times. I fuck with you though, man. I love you, but you said plenty of times.
Well, that's a lie, because he doesn't actually share any of my labors. He doesn't fuck with me. My shit will never be on his fucking wall. That was just for public approval, everyone. He wants to look good. But you check his wall. What? What supports?
You'd rather be a predator than prey, and you'd rather be a king than a peasant, and that you'd like people to die, or people deserve to die because they're not doing what you want them to do or worrying about you.
No, we're worrying about child trafficking and distribution of baby parts. See, he wants to make it about me, but what about my children and their future? Right? That was the real problem right there. Because when I speak for myself, I speak for my children, I speak for their mothers, I speak for so many people. That's the problem with his fucking attitude right there. He thinks it's about me when it's about my prodigy, my children, my fucking family. And there's more than one person in that goddamn equation. His math skills are lacking.
So me personally, do not lie to me. Do not lie to you about what?
This is me punking the shit out of him right now. Don't fucking lie to me, right? This is me punking the shit out of him right now. He thinks he's a baller. He thinks he's OG. Why is he fucking lying to me?
What did I just say that was a lie? What the fuck is the word dragon mean? Whatever they said in the definition of the words that I guess slaves made. Slaves made the word dragon, right? Not kings. Just like slaves must have made history that repeats itself. You're on and on about the words. Oh, so that's not the most important thing? Dragon is a man? Okay, so the words that just told me that dragon is a man is not the most important thing to be able, because you're telling me Man is a dragon, but you are telling me with words, but I'm on and on about the words.
And he keeps reverting back to people and person and dead language to describe community. You're all dead. In his world, you're all dead fiction. You're not flesh. You're not blood. You're not living beings. See, this is how they trap all of you. Through corporate fiction. Dead assumptions. Dead language. Dead dogs. Double dogs. DD. Double dare. Double Dutch. Hey, you want to split dinner with me? Because right now I paid for the whole goddamn thing. Marty, you laughing? Marty's a Patreon. Marty, do you feel like you love where your money's going? Or do you like how your money's being spent as an investor? Right? Because that's what you are, Marty. You're an investor and you're a goddamn witness. You're both of those things. As is every fucking one of you. Ain't that a fact? You're all witnesses. Biologically speaking, it's a function. Do it every fucking day, don't you? Watch, observe. How are you going to argue with that? And then we have technology that evolved out of this, recognizing that no one's eyes are the same. So we have retina scanners today. Because we had the realization in, my God, no one's eyes are the same. And that's not theoretical. And that's the problem here. Nothing I've said is fucking theoretical. Nothing I've said is fucking opinionated. I actually don't have an opinion. I don't do opinion pieces. That's the fun part, right? I don't do opinion pieces. I do observations. You don't like my observations? You can run in the opposite direction because that's all it's going to get you with me. I gave you one day out. Run! That's all you can do. Don't look back. I ain't either. I ain't worrying about the mess I made. I'm shit streaking across the world. Shit. I'm an aerator causing an aerial assault program to exist. Prince of Principalities pop in your ear. I'll put the word there and see what happens when I spit word in your ear. Reactions or confessions. They don't say anything. What is that a sign of? Submission? Subjugation? Stockholm Syndrome. Sex slave operators thinking they're smarter than this fucking phone operator, eh? You know what the real problem with union labor operators is today? They always pay less and they always settle for fucking less. $25 an hour. That's $10 an hour more than a fucking burger flipper at McDonald's. And phone sex operators, goddamn, they're making like $300 an hour. They didn't have to go to school. So, why are you all settling for less? Well, your time's worth way fucking more, eh? It's a massive flaw in the education. We condition children to value leadership more than their own fucking lives. Real problem. Why should I respect a lying motherfucker? They don't respect me, they're lying to me. Oh, not much. Just a lion on my chest. Because I'm a monkey and you're a goddamn banana. Right? I don't know anything. Apparently, you're not allowed to figure out anything for yourself. You got to sit around and wait for someone else like Todd the Dot Church to figure it out for you. I'm sorry, guys. But I ain't following this motherfucker anywhere because this motherfucker ain't goddamn following anything coming out of my mouth right now. You follow what I'm saying to you? I don't like playing follower either. They have a hard time hearing.
What's the most important thing for us to be able to communicate? Words.
Words, man.
A man is a dragon and a dragon is a man king. King is a man and a man is king. Who said that?
The dictionary.
Who said that man is a dragon? Who said that? Who said that? Who made it like that? Slaves?
Spend that way
You said kings was the illiterate ones and slaves made the words. And when do you give a fucks about my son Draco? You're slow, dude. And it's cool, whatever. I'm sick and tired of it, dude. It's not all about you and your son, bro. We all have fucking children. Grow up, man. God damn, dude.
You hear him?
It's all the fuck. You go right back to that, just like religious people.
Just I should grow up and not worry about my children. I should worry about his ass more than my own fucking son's ass. And that sounds pretty fucking wild to me. I don't know about you, Molly, but that sounds goddamn crazy to me. Why the fuck would I give a shit about this nigger? I'm supposed to forget I ever even had a son, according to that dumb nigger. Right? And his feelings are way more important than Draco's. Draco can't even speak yet. I wonder what Draco's thinking right now. Where's my mommy? Where's my daddy? Who? What? Pretty hard to figure out, right?
Like, it's about the words, bro. It's about the words. I'm a slave. All right. Yep. You cannot expect me to have mercy for you. Do you think I'm worried about anyone having mercy for me?
Yes.
Like, Matt, why do you think that you're like so much better than people or something? Or like you're so much more advanced or something? Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Where do you live, bro?
Where you living, Todd?
Like, I see you doing shit. You know, I respect and appreciate that. But Who do you really think you are, man? Like, you're in a fantasy world, bro.
You're in a fantasy world, bro.
I'm in real fucking life, dude. I'm trying to figure out some shit instead of fucking acting like I got it all figured out.
I already figured
I don't.
out for myself, bro.
But one thing's for sure. I can clearly see.
Slow learner, right, kids? This is called mockery. This is what children do. Because remember, my theory says that children are smarter than their parentage. And if you don't like my theory, then you should blame your fucking mother. Because she's the one that dropped the Moab bomb. Mother all bombs. Moab. Who dropped the bomb? Mom's son? Free my son! No. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude.
See that words have made sure that people think that they're a lot more important than they really are. You're in real life. Okay, whatever. Call it whatever you want to, brother. Where are you at? And why do you get so mad about certain things and everything's all about you and your son? Do you feel like I'm feeling like it's all just about me?
No, I actually did a 5-hour stream in regards to distribution of baby parts. And I thought that would traumatize the collective into action, exposing America as McDonald's farm. Surprisingly, they ran in the opposite direction when they found out about it. Hey, McDonald's is a Chinese franchise, motherfucker. What do you think? It was American made?
Do you think that I feel like it's all about me?
Yes.
It's only all about me? Nothing's about me. I don't give a fuck about me in this shit.
Bullshit.
I don't.
Liar.
Good. You've been saying it since 91. Good. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, bud.
No, you don't.
I appreciate you.
Why are you fucking lying?
I didn't know about this shit then. I was selling drugs and getting my dick sucked all day.
Now you sound just like me.
And going through the things that I was going through in my life. My son represents the future. No one else's does. No one else's children represent the future.
No. You can't protect one individual. That's the whole point. Which is my son. For me, yeah. Country supposed to protect family, right? But in reality, policy is set up to divide and conquer family. Whoa, crazy, right? Society actively plots to kill men. Whoa. Send them to die for things they don't even fucking believe in. Ask Ukrainians about it. They get gagged and bagged and fucking forced into service. They don't have any say. At least here you got selective service, right? You don't have to serve. Bill Clinton left the country. Left the country to avoid selective service. You Democrats are communist cunts. You're cowards. You will never fight in the fucking wars that you goddamn finance with my money! And I'm supposed to be happy? I'm furious.
It's only about you and yours. It's all about you. Oh, okay. Anyone that believes that's retarded. Some people can see it and some people can't. That's right. You did not give a fuck. Then I already did. Well, good job. Good job. My son can see what? Community stole my son. Bullshit. Oh, the community stole your son.
Yes, the community did steal my son.
That makes sense.
Yeah, sure does. Your political ideology versus my ideology. My ideas versus yours. My fucking word salad versus your goddamn word salad. My freedom of speech versus your fucking freedom of speech. I just keep telling my neighbors, look what happens when they're feeding from my fucking table and not someone else's. They don't really have anything to say. No, and I wonder why. I wonder why, right? They don't know why. They're confused why I sound different. Well, I sound different because of owls and oral word language skills and 25 years in sales, communications, marketing, and advertising. That's why I sound different. But you're all smarter than me, right?
Community feeds off the labor of one. Okay, so everyone's children are probably being stolen, right? Probably.
I mean, if you're going to sit silent to Draco Burrow being stolen, you may as well sit silent to every fucking child being stolen. You stupid nigger.
Is that a possibility?
Is that a possibility?
Not just everyone going after just your one son and you out of 8 billion people. Religious.
If you'll do it to one and it's socially acceptable to one, you'll do it to all of them, won't you? Right? Wrong. It was okay when it was my fucking son. It wouldn't be okay if it was Todd's son. If it was anyone else's son, it would be all right. Could be anyone's son. If these political pimps, prostitutes, and politicians had to fight in the fucking wars that they finance with your fucking money, there'd be no wars. Because they're fucking cowards!
Moral dogma stole my son. I'll go with that. And how many other people's? Everyone's children. I'm down with that. Yes.
Now he's down. Right.
Bro, you want to make it about me. Huh?
Huh?
Who always makes it about you when you come over here?
No one ever gave a fuck about me and my son.
He always made it about me. When it's always been about my fucking children. And their survival. And their fucking prosperity. It's never about me. And every time I try to share and tell with this fucking whore, wants to make me an issue. Can't even goddamn look at the digital qubits I'm fucking shoving in his goddamn face. Spoon feeding the motherfucker. So he can regurgitate. Now what you do with baby birds, mama? Chew up the food and spit it down their fucking throat. So then they will repeat after you, like in that movie with Pet Detective there, Jim Carrey. Right? Holy fuck.
It's about my son, my son, my son.
It's all you ever go to. I'm talking about the words, and then you got to flip it into that shit. It sounds like the same shit with motherfuckers talking about Trump shit. It's the same shit. When the words are the most important thing. You steal my son, you can steal anyone's child. I don't know, bro.
Now he doesn't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Say, problem with narcissistic cunts is they're not the center of fucking attention. I don't even want attention. Don't you get it? I fucking hate you. You disgust me. Your silence and your apathy infuriates me. Talking is no action. I filed a lawsuit against the governor of Maine because that's the state I reside in. I didn't ask for my neighbor's support or my community support. I took action. Filed litigation proving the governor was silently a partner in Planned Parenthood, child trafficking. 30 children a year go missing. No one knows where they go. It's traumatizing when you hear this shit. And then upon further investigation, you find out about so much shit. Planned Parenthood didn't plan for parents to be in the hood. We don't want parents raising their own children. We want the television doing it. Due to hyperinflation, both parents have to work. Who's raising the children? Television? Federally funded institutions that are sponsored by large corporations. And none of these corporations give a fuck about living beings. None of them. They don't care if you're healthy. It's more profit in you being sick and slowly dying. We don't want you to die quickly. We want you to die slowly so we can extract as much wealth from you as possible. That's their mentality. Isn't that fucking amazing? And I said it for $1. No, neither affirm or deny anything I say. In public, you think what I filed with the courts will even get aired out in a public hearing? Have you lost your fucking minds? Collectively. Which makes me like the biggest bulldog ever. Just call me Dozer or the Plowman. Get the fuck out of my way.
My kids, I didn't get to know my kids really like that. My daughter, my oldest daughter, I got to be around for a minute, but then the whole system, it done me dirty too. So I'm pissed about that.
Oh, the system did you dirty?
Both my daughters.
Oh, I got daughters.
I love them to death, but they don't love me the same way.
No. Mothers poison the children against the fathers. I already knew this.
You got girls?
Yo, fuck around, find out.
I know you do not know. Oh, you do not know. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you know. And I don't,
Sure do.
whatever it is that you think that you know that I don't know, that's fine. Hey, good job, bud.
I know a lot
My
that you don't
daughters
know,
will
God.
prostitute. I got 4 daughters. Well, I'm trying my hardest to make sure that mine will not be, or my granddaughter will not be, because both my daughters are not really, you know, but everyone basically is. But
Shit's goddamn hysterical.
I know the difference between living and dead words. Why? Because of the words that you've been given by dead words that have told you and taught and trained you through books that they have given you, through the words that have taught you these things to be able to recite these things. Matt's a cool guy, but he makes threats and hostile at times. Each their own. That's hard to deal with.
I don't make threats. I don't make threats. Told you I was going to kill you. K-E-E-L. Kill you means sink your fucking ship. In a game of battleship citizenship, I told you I was going to win. And I never worry about the opinions of those of lesser intelligence like David Carter, Monica. Come on. You got 5 minutes for issues that actually matter. You ever notice how these narcissistic cunts come in and announce themselves and never say anything when they fucking leave? You don't want your cowardice being recognized? Is that it? But I recognize it. They need to be spoken. Infuriates the shit out of me.
For those you're trying to teach. Yeah. Well, I do the same, kind of in a certain way, maybe a little bit, or it feels like it, anyways. I do not make threats. I field the lawsuit. I do not talk cheap words. It's called proper English, capitalize. Yeah, I don't know. For what I understand, we all speak the same words that have been.
No, we don't. No, we don't speak the same words. No, we don't. We don't spit or speak the same fucking intents. We don't have the same motives. Everybody suffered from broken language and broken English. Dog Latin, English, dog Latin. No. No. That's not it at all. No.
Taught by somebody else that I guess is, from what you say, slaves have made the words, not kings. Slave.
The first man was his own goddamn priest. Draconian priest kings. They didn't have a priest. They were their own priest. Today's priests pride the estate. That's all they're interested in. Your estate, your body. Pry your body from you. Priest. Pry the estate. And today's therapist is the rapist that no one wants to talk about. Fucking wow. And don't forget, they're all doing it for $1. They're all getting paid $600,000, $700,000 an hour. And I tag all these smart people with their degrees and their licenses. How come they don't have anything to say about any of this stuff? Right? Look what happens when you cause 1,000 smart people to collide. They don't have anything to say about it.
Major control system. In God's words. Yep. What book was that in? Of words. That ain't the most important thing. That you use much better than everybody else. Welfare and social service steals a lot of offspring, and then many mothers steal from fathers. And some fathers steal off the mother, and many are stolen by the elite to traffic. So bigger picture, there's missing thousands and dumbs being abused daily and killed for sacrifice. It's not new. Yeah. Well, Mandy, I think that the only person in the whole wide world that is being affected by this is the most important person in the whole wide world. And we better probably help stand up for that person, because that person might be able to bring some kind of hell dragon fire down on us, because we ain't helping protect him and Draco. Them are the only important people on the whole planet. Community cannibalize all individual laborers and slave laborers. Bigger picture. Oh, bigger picture. My daddy made the paper your religious dogma was printed on. And that's probably another reason why he's much more important than everyone, because his dad made the printed paper that it's printed on. Yep. And he figured this stuff out before the rest of us. And so we should be, yeah. Thank you, buddy. People is dead word, bigger picture. And people is dead word, bigger picture. I fuck with you, man. Bro, you're crazy. Without the printed paper, you would not even have a culture. So your dad was the very first one that made printed paper in the whole wide universe existence of everything.
You know, I know about 8,000 Mainers that would skin this motherfucker for the disrespect. Because where did printed paper come from in the first place? Maine? Is it your culture to forget the past so you fucking repeat it in the future? All the paper was made right here. Then they started outsourcing. Now none of the paper's made here anymore. Wow.
How old was your dad?
My dad's 75. Printed paper for 60 years. Made me realize that without paper, you don't even have a fucking culture. You don't have books. You don't have encyclopedias. You don't have religion. You don't have art. You don't have anything. You don't even have newspaper. What? How the fuck you communicate anything without paper? Take the paper away. Now what? What you gonna do? Go digital? Make yourselves obsolete and scarce? I think by 2050, most of you will be dead. Most all of you. That's because of education and leadership. Yep. It'll be a dystopian society controlled and ran by artificial intelligence. Just like in the Terminator series. You ever watch those?
People are dead entities, not living beings. Ooh, we've all read that with words. That slaves made, not kings. Wasn't paper, was hemp. Yeah. Or they started on rocks, is what I heard. And it was men, slave men, that somehow God communicated with them and told them to carve these words on a rock so that God can start giving the instructions to man to live the good way. My daddy was #1 paper printer operator in the whole fucking world. Todd Church is a dead court fiction contract to church and state. Oh, boy, you know, hey, I guess. At least I'm trying. And I don't want to be a king, and I don't want to be a leader, and I don't want to be a controller. I don't want to be a predator. I don't want to be considered valuable by money and paper. What else? I don't put the blame on everyone else really like that, even though it is kind of like that. But I know where the real true blame goes to. So I don't want to work for the same people or be about the same shit with these same king type people. I don't want to be valuable to them or any of that. You cannot make up your mind about anything. Oh, okay. I guess I keep knowing and you keep mocking. Okay. You can't make up your mind about anything. So I just want everybody to have what they deserve. That's what I can make my mind up about. I feel that everyone should be allowed to have a natural, true existence, naturally caring about each other instead of stabbing each other in the back and talking shit about each other constantly by words that we didn't make, that slaves didn't make. I feel like people should not want to be kings at all. I think that anybody that wants to be a fucking king or a predator is a piece of shit. Straight up. Like, if you want to take advantage of other people in any way and come and rule over them, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's it. And how can you ever be trusted? I think that people should stand side by side and look at each other as exactly the equals that they should be.
And I've been over here proving for years that there's no safety in numbers. None. None. If there was safety in numbers, you'd have a hot fucking pile of shit to talk about right now, wouldn't you? You'd all be talking some kind of shit. But no. You need a leader. You need someone to speak for you because you can't speak for yourselves. No safety in numbers. Men are not pack animals. They have a hard time with that. They're not wanting me to be heard, trying to make me a part of the goddamn herd. And I know you fucking heard that shit. No, you heard it.
Not anyone above anyone or anything like that. You should help bring each other up. If I was about anything in the last 20 years, how come no one, not one person, people, singular, plural, dead entities, corpse fictions, has filed any lawsuit against me? Not one. Trust is earned, not free. Well, everything that you're speaking is everything that you're being given by the words, by people that have given you the words. You didn't make the words. You didn't make the definitions. You didn't make the paper. Your dad didn't make the paper. You're only how old and how old is your dad? So try not to be too big-headed about who you are and what you think you are because of now being in this existence right now when words was made way before you was. Way before you was.
Wrong. Because I've been here the whole fucking time. Soul energy never dies, and reincarnation was moved by King James from today's current comprehension of the Bible. Soul energy never dies. What? Energy never dies. What? Have a hard time hearing me? Energy never fucking dies. It transitions states. Soul energy does not fucking die. So therefore, death is illusionary. Never fucking die. What? No.
And you didn't make them. Try and figure that out. You wouldn't know the word king unless someone told you the word king. You wouldn't know any of these words that you're trying to say about who's who if you wasn't given these words to try and say who's who. Big-headed, all people like you have done is turned a blind eye to sin. Okay. Yeah. Try and figure it out. I'm trying to figure shit out, but it seems to me that you think that you've got everything figured out. And that's when I think that most people are losing. You know, because if you are going by the words that you didn't have, like, I'll watch your videos sometimes and you are acting like you're the one that is running everything in the world or something. Like, it's weird, man. Where the fuck you at? I'm just me here in my house, sitting in my kitchen. That ain't even really my house. Using the words that ain't even really my words.
Oh, so you're living in someone else's house. It ain't your house. Someone else's house. You're not paying rent. You're not even in your own house without competing with you. Wild. How the hell am I competing with you? I have my own place. I don't live in my mother's fucking basement. I've been financing this fucking operation for 20 plus years. What? 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 Here, look, here's something from 5 fucking years ago. Watch this. I remember when I did this shit.
Everything I looked at, left no stone unturned. When I talk about things, I looked at it from all angles. Inside out, upside down. I looked at it through the mirror. Literally. You want to know the truth about the universe? Stand on your head and read the Bible. You want to know the truth? Stand on your head and read the Bible. Then you'll know the truth. I've told you that for 20 fucking years. I've said that shit for 20 fucking years. You want to know the truth? Stand on your head and read the Bible. Because they taught you ass backwards. And then you sell your soul as a degree at a time for a material existence. You sell your soul. You sin and sign on the dotted line and the banks double-crossed you. That's what the Roman black cross is representing. The double cross. They betrayed you. They double-crossed you. They're a bunch of Judas. Deceivers. Usurpers. Charlatans. I love the old words. The Catholic Church has done nothing but rape the planet. Priests are cannibals. They rape the boys. They rape the girls. And the ones that survive the rape, that don't eat them, they become just like them. No one ever looks in the basement. Last thing you'd want to understand is the fact that every fucking church is built on human remains, human bones. Cannibals. People want to vilify my existence, but they're fucking voting for pedophiles and child rapists, sodomites, inbred, cannibals that fuck their own children. Sick. You vote for these people, and you call me evil. Karma's a bitch. You're gonna find out. World's on fire. Right on time. Shit blows my mind. I've watched this in real time unfolding because I can see the future happening before it happens. But nobody ever wants to take this guy seriously because he doesn't have money. He doesn't have a bank account. He doesn't have family. He has nothing. Had no one. Everybody lied to him. He doesn't trust anybody. It's a life habit. Where's the root? Where's the fruits? I don't trust words. I watch actions. I'll help anybody once or twice. But I'm watching your actions. You may say one thing with your words, but I'm watching your physical actions. My final judgment will be because of your physical actions. What did you do based on what I gave you for free? Nothing? Or something? Did you do nothing? Turn a blind eye and pretend I didn't say anything? Doesn't cut the mustard. No, you were warned. It's goddamn funny. Everything is backwards.
4 years ago, everything is backwards. Was that a figure of fucking speech for you? Or did you all have a hard time hearing what I said 4 years ago? None of you shared it. None of you financed it. You didn't finance my fucking education. You didn't back it. You didn't fucking approve of it either. And god damn it, your fucking approval ratings don't matter. Watch them sit silent to all of it. That's what science says. People like competing. You like stealing from others because you can and you're able to, no other reason. You can do it, so you may as well. You can, you're able. Makes you accountable. You can do it. You're able to. You may as well do it. Why not? Just do it. Like Nike. NK, keep it key, keep it in key. Better key in on things. You better be right on the right tone, frequency. Stay low key.